Hello folks, and welcome to Minecraft. Got something real special planned today. After all, it's only one more sleep till Christmas. Not that one. That one. There we go. Okay. Just got a couple more things to... Oops, not that. Work out here. Mouse is being finicky. I need a new one. But I already knew that. It was on my wish list. Hopefully that comes to fruition. There we go. That looks about right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. One more thing. Bam. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. All right. I'll be right back, and then we can begin. Alright, so, folks, you might remember... Oh, this is gonna tank the encoding for a second. My apologies, I forgot to do this beforehand. I'm gonna real quick put that screen back up. That should help. Okay. So, we've got our special chests here. for the holiday season. Here's the deal. When I was working on that stuff for my roguelike game, I was inspired. So now we're making another one. Another game of a sort on top of this. And I came here to the trial chamber. And I started work on it. I started excavating. I figured, hey, why don't I get rid of all of the trial chamber blocks off stream, and then we can get right into building on stream. It took me over a day to do just this, and get all of that stuff sorted into chests over here. So, also, we're never going to run out of tough bricks, I don't think. I have decided that I need a beacon, so we're going to go get a beacon, and we are going to prepare for, some more stuff. Anyhow, I really kind of want to drip feed information on this, but I will be a bit more forthcoming about it than the roguelike. The trial chambers all have the same... Oops. All have the same types of mobs available. And this one has strays, zombies, silverfish, and of course breezes, and those are universal. And that has come into play when it comes to what I plan to do with this place. I mentioned that during my experimentation I came to the conclusion that trial spawners are not going to be sufficient for what I need for the roguelike. Fortunately, you can cut them off by using wool. This one can't detect me anymore, so it's not going to spawn. They both need line of sight on you to first activate, and line of sight on a place where they can spawn something, in order to spawn something. I've also marked the vaults, and the ominous vaults, of which there is just one in here. Yeah, up there. With wool, just so I can identify them easier from a distance. Anyway, the idea was I would strip this entire trial chamber down to its bare bones. Pun sort of intended. And then I would proceed from there, but I desperately need a haste beacon. I'm going to take... this waxed copper with me when we go back. Anyway, so yeah, strays, breezes, silverfish, and zombies. And another factor that has gone into the plan that I have for this place is the location. This one is the one that's closer to my base. And it's, interestingly, under the enormous tundra biome that I have right next to my swamp. I believe that's where this is, at any rate. Yeah. So that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from home. not too terrible of commute. Although I really should make the place safer. It's kind of a little bit dangerous. Especially if I intended to be going back and forth a bunch more. Anyway. So yeah, I thought, if I can't use a trial chamber for my roguelike, why don't I take a trial chamber and do something else with it? And at some point during that line of thinking, I realized, what's stopping me from taking a trial chamber, stripping it down to its bare bones, and then rebuilding a new trial chamber around it? So that's what I'm doing. It could have had all sorts of different themes. It could have been a jungle, it could have been... it could have been cyberpunk. A very cyberpunk type build. I could have had all sorts of different rooms be all sorts of different... there we go. I could have had every room be a different type of area, honestly, if I'd wanted to. But between the strays and the location in a tundra biome, I have come to the conclusion that I want it to be a very cold type place. Do I not have any acacia saplings? Why no acacia saplings? That's peculiar. I will use Halo instead. That's fine. So, since I'm working on 2 different projects, and one of them has been inspired somewhat by Decked Out, I kind of wanted to make a comparison board of sorts. A kind of self-promotion, in a way. Something I could use to say, hey, if you liked Decked Out, this is what is similar about my game, and this is what is different. You might like mine. I don't really know where to put it. I guess I'll take it into the hallways down here. And then I can also use this as an opportunity to compare that to my... my other project, the one that I'm working on now. Okay, so. I forget if I've named this on stream. I'll just call it Smuck Rogue. Like, yeah. Frozen Fissure. The goal of Decked Out is to get loot. Loot pays for points and meta progress. My roguelike is different. Get loot and extend the timer. No meta progression. Get a good time. No meta progression. Get a good time. To score. No meta progression. Okay, so you can see right off the bat that things are considerably different. Get a good time to get a good score. No meta progression. Time limit. Pressure. Extended through skill and luck. So, Decked Out has Clank, and Clank ticks up over time as you spend time in the dungeon. And the more noise you make, once your Clank hits a certain point, that's when you're basically almost certainly dead. But if you are very skillful, you can evade the ill effects of Clank and still make it out. And if you're lucky, things will go a lot faster. Time limit. The roguelike has a time limit, but you can also extend it through good play and luck. And that is loot that allows you to extend the time limit. And the faster you go, the more likely you are to succeed at that. But I should extend it through luck. Time out equals game over. Game over. Time out equals death. Failure. I should say. Time limit extended through luck. Timeout equals failure. Time limits extended through skill and luck. Time out equals danger. Whereas this is no time limit, question mark, not extendable. Time out equals bad score. Score. Okay, so what else? Loot in dungeon increases the haul. Only. For this, Loot in dungeon increases power of run. Does not or score. Not meta. I mentioned that on the other one, so it feels unnecessary to repeat. And increases score. So to speak. Even that's underselling it, really. Loot in the dungeon increases the score of the season. And progress. As this is, loot in dungeon increases power of run only. Deck builds between runs to increase power. Increases power and scope. This one is scope is the same every run. Starts the same every time. Starts the same. Changes throughout. This one is every run starts slightly different and changes throughout. Okay, Decked Out has 4 main zones, each in succession. 4 main zones in succession, distinctly different. Okay. Different mechanic. Okay. Enemies and mechanics. My roguelike has 4 main zones in progression, each with different enemies and mechanics each. Whereas the Trial Chamber project has 2 areas, question mark, no different mechanics, barely different enemies. Because we're working with, in this case, with all of the enemies that we get from the Trial Chamber. What are the other main differences? Hang on. Dungeon starts the same each time. And changes throughout. This one is dungeon starts differently each time. Doesn't change throughout. Doesn't change during at all. Whereas this one is, dungeon is the same every time and never change. Yeah. Change. Nope. Changes. Yeah, I'd say this sums up the differences between everything pretty well. Gonna go put the signs back. Anyhow, yeah, I should talk about it a bit more. What I'm doing is I'm tearing out the old trial chamber and making a new one. But the new one, on top of being themed differently, and with different layouts than the original, and different layouts from every trial chamber, in fact, because I can completely customize those, since I'm making it. On top of that, it will also have time trial capability. So, and this is, as far as I can tell, the first that I've seen anyone do this. It is the first time trial chamber. Where is... Simple sand. No, there it is. But... we have one more thing to get. I could maybe benefit from... yeah, there we go. I've been keeping my wither skulls here. Ever since the Halloween stream, where one of them just sort of disappeared, I figured I'd hide them in a nice secret place. It would be beneficial to... get a bunch of wither roses. Where have I put my potions? I think put them all in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Infestation. If I splash the wither with it, that should be an effective way. Yeah, I should also make a splash potion of poison, I think. I distinctly recall there being an easy way to do this. Splash potion of poison. Weakness, you can just brew a fermented spider eye. I feel... like there's a way to quickly brew a poison potion too, but I don't remember what it is. The poison potion is for the silverfish that spawn, to be clear. I'm sure it's fine. I don't need it. I'm gonna spawn enough just from damaging the wither, I think. It would be a good idea to bring at least one iron golem, I think. Jack-o'-lanterns. And close enough. I should have maybe had more. Now I just need to think of a good place to do this. We could go out to the desert. Yeah, that'd probably be fine. If I stay far enough away from anything that it could really do damage to. Yeah, no. The desert will be fine. I don't know if I'm underprepared or overprepared or what. I think we'll be okay. You can cheese the wither, of course, by spawning it under bedrock, so that it can't go anywhere. Bedrock being the one block that it can't break. It can actually even break obsidian with its explosions. I suspect it to be capable of breaking the strange portal frames that you can see in... Although, I guess it probably can't destroy the portal frames either, can it? So maybe it won't be able to destroy those blocks that appear in ancient cities. The reinforced deep slate, I think it's called. I probably could stand to have brought my light. It is a flying mob. I can retrieve that from the ender chest. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. For the sake of convenience. Anyway, before I ever cheese a wither, I want to actually get in a good fight with one. I think this is the first time that I'll have ever properly fought a wither, interestingly enough. Every other time I've cheesed it or used a ton of iron golems to just wear it down. This would be the first time it would be a one-on-one. And once we have another star, I can grab a bunch of emerald blocks that I've made up for the occasion. And, I think I want to bring in some copper golems, too, for the sake of easy sorting. I should probably make it so. I should probably sleep here, for that matter. Yep. We just go over here as far as we can go. What was that? No, wandering trader. I'll try to hit any silverfish that spawn with oozing so that they, spawn slimes when they die, but I can't promise that that'll work out at all. No, that's not where I wanted to put you. Thank you. Here goes nothing. Stand back. That'll work. Are you infested? I don't know. It might be immune to infestation, actually. I have no idea. In which case, technically the best thing to do would be for me to infest myself, since I'm going to be taking so much damage. But I only brought the 2. Darn. So oozing isn't going to be much. Okay. That's not good. To say the least. Yeah, I'm underprepared. This is the Java Wither, not the Bedrock one. That one's even worse. I'm familiar with the horror stories. Out into the ocean. Oh, there's the health bar. That's all my stuff. No, that was there. Oh, jeez. Okay. I really don't want to lose my stuff. Well, that's a distinct possibility that I may have to consider. I don't like how much darker it got just there. Still distracted. This is all stuff that the Wither has caused to drop. Where is my thing? My assorted inventory. is that just the... Ow. There's over there. I've got all of my tools, looks like. Where's my elytra? I don't see it. Going back for it. I definitely picked it up on the second pass. So it would have had its timer refreshed. I'm fairly certain. Ow. Is that it? That's not it. Where did it go? It didn't get exploded, did it? I think it must have been exploded. Well, nope. Still nothing new. Hold up. This place is fairly dangerous. I did not get this far inland. Oh well. At least I know where 3 more are. Oop. Okay. We're headed back to the village. We're going to sleep. I'm gonna put away all of my important things, except for the bare bones of what I need to fight this thing. And hopefully never ever lure the wither over here. kind of need the bow, I think. Shame about the elytra, but that's why I got a bunch. I'm pretty sure I got everything else, though. I got everything else of importance. I got the axe, I got the pickaxes, I got the sword. Alright, you stinker, where are you? Ouch. Scan the area just in case somehow I missed it and I can still find it. However unlikely that may be. It was here. I can sense it. With a lack of... Okay, I guess it did not go out to sea. I was about to suggest, with a lack of not undead mobs. Oh, it took out a witch there, I guess. With a lack of not undead mobs, it must have gone to sea, surely, because that's where the fish are. There you are. Ooh, so fast. Now. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Jeez Louise. Okay. How am I gonna get off enough damage on this thing to get it to second phase? I can't tank it nearly as well as I thought I could. I don't think you can block the skulls. Okay, it's got to be close to where I died. The foray golem is probably obliterated. you're there. Please distract. Arrows. Can't use the infinity bow without at least one arrow. Where'd they go? Place has become untraversable. Oh, don't go up to the village. Come nighttime, I can kill a skeleton, get their arrow, and then start to take this guy out. The loyalty fragments would also have been a good idea. But I don't want to leave this guy alone. Lure the wither to an ocean monument and see if the guardians start to attack. They won't last. need range! Ah! Do you lose track of me? Can you lose track of me? I think it might have. Maybe not. Creepers are obviously a match for us. Ah, taking the slowness. That's Alright, I've gotten away. Come on. Why is it still tracking me? I'm underwater and out of its sight. Shouldn't it be long gone? How did you follow me through that whole cave? Seeing stuff from the earlier rampage despawn. It's absolutely too late for my life if there was any chance whatsoever. So long looking for one. This might be it. Once we're in the water, we can get down low enough that the projectiles. Get down low enough that the projectiles start moving slowly through the water, but high enough that they don't hurt me when they eventually blow up. I don't like how close that thing's gotten to the village. The worst part is now that I've lured it here, albeit unintentionally. I suspect. Yep. Okay, I've got my arrow now. I think I have to take advantage of the water. This time, dive in where it's deeper. Start swimming. Thing is a monster. If I die again, I'm gonna craft the best spear I can with materials on hand. Said you could regenerate so much. Yes! Face change. Oh, that's good. This is good. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. They're about to wither away. Okay. But, phase change. That's very good. Phase change means they have to get into attack range. Melee attack range. Would I seriously have it chase me through this entire place? Past all of the coral? Or did I... I'm getting all twisted up. I just need to find the health bar, then I'll find it. Then I'll find my stuff. Did I take it around back the other way? Oop. Is that a diamond spear? No, it's iron. Okay. Ah, cripes. Sorry. A little desperate. Did I take it back the other way? Did I seriously get so far backwards with it that I lost track entirely of where I was? I should have popped the coordinates on screen at least for a second. This friendly dolphin wants to help me out here. Nope. is slowly regenerating. That stuff was kind of important. Ah, great. It's almost full healed. That doesn't change things much. It's still phase 2 mode, right? Yes. So it will come down to me. Helmet. Excellent. Okay. Iron. Where'd that come from? Why iron? There aren't any mobs that drop raw iron. Right. I've left it behind. So it's safe to return to the village. I'm going to get my shield. I can't imagine that it does nothing. I can't imagine it's super helpful either, but... I don't think I have... the stuff on hand to make a diamond. No diamonds left here. Accidentally, previous trip. Okay. this could still be useful against something. Okay. Still shielded. Right, you're still in phase 2. No, it got out of phase 2. How? Well, this is working. Why are you healing so fast? Stop that. Oh, here. Trident vibrates. No. Did it die? No, stupid pufferfish. not affected anything but me with Wither right now, so it's not regenerating as fast. Lead it away from things that it can attack, or that it will attack incidentally. No, I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was! I just know that I went out and kept going. Oh, no, 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 no. You know what might be effective? A large arena under the ground, made of blocks that it won't blow up naturally, with its usual explosions. Under the water. See, the skulls will be slowed by the water, and you can have the opportunity to dodge them while you are under the water. I'm never, ever, ever fighting a Wither the regular way again. This sucks. I thought it stayed in the second phase. If it stayed in the second phase, I could have kept hitting it from below the surface. But if it's gonna keep healing just enough to leave that phase and then... Oh, man. I have no idea where I was. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna try to die, but I don't want to lose the shield. If I can save something, might as well try. Help bar. Why are you healing so fast? Stop that! Where'd it go? This way? This way. Right. Right. It's full again. I have to come back. I can't deal with this now. I have an idea. I think this is the right way to return. If I get to the far side of this coral, it's not there. Negative 130, negative 60, 30. What is that? Ah, I see. Coral zombie Nautilus. Okay, well, I kind of expected that. What was that? Negative 430? Negative 60, 30? I have a plan. Back is negative 47. Oh. Ow. A little stink. Any armor. More tools. Squeezing through. We'll be going back for our revenge. Step 1, get elytra and rockets. Step 2, get the good speed. Step 3, dive bomb it. Hopefully. Anything else? Ah, something. Ba-bum. Ba-da-bum. Bottle's been shaken. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, well, that works. Braking is really good to put on it. That works. Please let me put this on that. 3. Darn. There we go. Thank goodness for copper. Put mending on it later, provided I use this one too. Yep, that works just fine. Oh, whoops. can make as many more of those as I need. There we go. First destination. Negative 430, negative 60, 30. I really need to have a better set of backup gear. Probably several sets, actually. I'm swearing off fighting withers normally ever again. No. I'm half tempted to go fight enough wither skeletons to get 3 more skulls and then go build a resistance field. Negative 430, negative 60, approximately. Wanted to check regular 430 just in case I somehow messed that up. It was negative 140, not negative 430. Stupid. Where's my stuff? There's my stuff. Should be everything of importance. Okay, positive X big time. Positive Z. Negative 5,000 is approximately where the emitter is. I'll be able to find them. Okay. Hope everyone's having a good holiday season. I'm probably going to get pulled away at some point to I don't know, do something. The roommate definitely has plans, I'm just not privy to them. Not today. If this doesn't work, I will call it, and we will just leave the Wither out in the middle of the ocean somewhere until I can get better equipped. Somehow. Probably I'm thinking trident. And I cheese it through the water until it's low. And then I don't know what. This place have chests remaining in them. Back. I don't need any of the rest of this stuff. Top me off, thanks. Alright. What was it? 100, negative 5,200. So a little bit that way. Here goes nothing. Nope. Well, yeah, no, the drown will be an issue. Let's wait until nightfall, sleep it away. Oh boy. Applying the lozenge. So, about the Frozen Fissure. I figured out methods to do a bunch of important things that are relevant to making the whole idea work. Notably, automatically collecting and detecting that I've collected loot from trial spawners. So, I'm going to have most of them in the walls or in the ceiling. So I can just use water stream to detect when they pay out. hang on, negative 5,200. Back this way. Missed. Missed again. What do you mean, missed again? I don't think I'm a huge fan of spears. On the right side, Wither seems to be hitting me a lot less. I think the dang thing is trying to get above. I'm losing track of where I am. And where the Wither is. Long last. First wither is defeated. Didn't even use a totem. Fantastic. Just wore an elytra most of the way out. And all of my armor. Thank you, Light Snack. Thank you, Chopstick. So I believe that the spear made this possible. Okay. A lot of room left in here. Glass with me. With the roses that I missed. You know what, actually, there was a pretty decent argument that I should go find any that might just be sitting around. Or floating around, as the case may be. Got here. And powder with a rose. Cactus. I don't need the cactus. And the sand either. Anywhere in this whole mess? Yo. Can't stick around. I get that you picked up an item. Still can't stick around. Not allowed. Okay, I'm not gonna try to fly all the way back to where it was hanging out in the ocean before. Sand, don't need the flesh. Yes, I technically should be collecting the sand because this is where I try to get my sand from anyways, but I'm not. If, for some absurd reason, someone convinces me in the future to go back on my word and actually fight a wither again, I'm setting up a better arena beforehand. A great big empty spot underwater and bringing a trident loyally. Heck, I think I'd quite like to strike a wither with lightning several times over. That would be somewhat cathartic. Therapeutic, even. So, we've just taken 2 hours to fight a wither. What now? Well, what now is... Why is my water piece so good? Tastes very faintly of dish soap, actually. It seems to not have gotten fully cooled. That's unfortunate. Gonna mess with my stomach. Blech. I'll be fine now. Stinking leather. Wither roses will make it easier to acquire wither skeletons. I'm not too concerned about making an optimal wither skeleton farm. I intend to get most of my skulls through charging creepers. It's a 1-to-1 wither skeleton to head. But I need to make my charge creeper farm for that to really pan out. It'll be good to just pull up a wither skeleton into that system whenever I feel like it, though. And heck, I can use that to get my hands on piglin head, which is something that I haven't done yet. Alright. Come on, come get me, I'm right here. There we go. What do I have? Mending. Books around anywhere here. say probably. Although I will need more chests, so I'll grab that. Mending. That's just a book. There we go. Light snack absolutely deserves it at this point. Perfect. Put the remaining rockets away. Where would I put them? Here, actually. That feels reasonable. Glass can get put away. All of these wither roses can get put away. I should have grabbed the dragon egg while I was there. Oh, hold on. I need some of that glass, actually. I think it's 5 glass and then 3 obsidian. I need lots of this copper for it. Well, there will be some of that there anyway, I guess. I'll make 2, actually. Yeah, that's good, I think. This can go in there. Blocks. Take blocks. I don't remember if I have enough. I'll just take all of them. I think the obsidian is in here. Excellent. They could easily change that recipe to be crying obsidian now, and I don't think anybody would really complain. Give crying obsidian another use. Pumpkins. Think about what else I'll need. Oh, you know what I'll need? I'll need a lot of cauldrons. Set those up in the area now. Yeah, it seems like a decent amount. Trying to think of what else. I think this will be fine for now. I made up a bunch of emerald blocks for the occasion. I don't remember how many we need. It's simple math, but I forget how big it has to be. That's just me being forgetful more than anything. I should restock on mending while I'm here. Cursive binding. I do actually want to do something with cursive binding. Potentially. With the thing that I'm working on. Nope. I'm sure I have iron there. Oh, never mind. This will work out just fine. That works. Stick with fine. Some way to set up the automated bone meal maker in the area too, without it being too much of a hassle. I wouldn't want to put it on that composter there, for example, because beeswax as well. I wouldn't want to put it on that composter there because it would just be a hassle to get the form out of there then. Which I do intend to do eventually. I just need to make a house for them. I could make all of the houses identical. I don't want to, though. I'm stuck trying to come up with better designs for houses. It's a tricky process. I struck gold on the first one, I want to say. But, I'm having trouble editing them. And I need to make ones that look good with each wood set that I have in mind. Alright, plenty of wax. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna take some honeycomb with me. Some extra. For the sake of maybe waxing some things there. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Six. I can use a lot more. Yeah, gonna need more. Although, frankly, I could tear down the ones that I have there already. Turn those into more chests. Try this. Leave me alone. Thank you. I do have trees that are set to grow. I didn't plant them too long before logging off last, but not planting too short of time before then either. Maybe one of them will have grown and I can get a bit more wood from that. Loading overloaded. Yeah, why haven't you worked? The snow. that should work. Okay. Actually, I should grab a couple walls. Were there walls available here? Do I have any spare? No, that's fine. I'll just figure that out when I get to it. Where approximately is the center? I don't know. How that? Okay. You know what? I'll just use cobbled deep slate stairs. Perfect. One moment.